See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper laying on the sidewalk, a little music from the house next door. So I walked on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Mom, give me something to do.
I'll give you something to do.
Did you get that planter working?
Yes, corn's out.
In.
Are you farming now?
Yeah, it's a food plot. I bought a 4-row planter.
For the food plot?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There was always some in there. There was some out west, out by the country club.
I've seen some out north, on Woodward's place.
Yeah.
I'm like you, I don't remember.
Oh. And I for sure don't remember turkeys out there.
You
Well,
know,
there wasn't.
there was not.
There never was turkeys by God.
Oh, yeah, last I seen it,
His mother used to taught me in grade school.
They're always tripping off someplace.
I helped Ray quite a bit.
So,
Ron Herring!
whoa!
He's a character. He was a character
Ron,
when he
put
was
your
younger.
shirt on.
Probably still is.
One that tickled me was
King could fly in,
I
right?
hadn't seen him.
I did see that one time.
Oh, two of them. They put a section in, then they put some more in.
How many, there's eight?
Well, thank you.
Well, they went 50 the first time, then they didn't put 50 in, the next time just 40 some, wasn't it?
I can't remember how many.
Not as many.
How's your back doing, Ken?
Don't you have all those windmills out there?
Yeah, yeah.
They
I'm doing better.
How you been?
The back seat, but we want to stop, so we opened the back windows, or front windows to freeze them out. We had the heater up there, and they were trying to pull up the back seat and throw it out the window.
We came up to visit you, our sophomore year, 5 of us in a Volkswagen?
Yeah.
Hey,
in my bug.
Dwayne Baker had a VW too.
There was Tom Stevens, you, Gary, myself. Who else? Who's in? We had 5 in that
there was
Volkswagen
5.
Bug.
Yeah.
And can you imagine Ron and Tom Stevens in there?
From Broken Bow to Shadron.
And a Volkswagen, yeah, Beetle.
I was glad I was driving.
Right back here, straight back to me, Ron, and I'll get you in it.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Well, I loved that car you had, but you rode with Hirsch or with.
It's okay. I can splice it and do anything I want to.
TC, he's the one that drove fast.
Yeah, he drove fast.
I'm sorry?
You need to be
I have to tell you about Wayne's Ferrari though.
And everybody
Anytime we
says
get on
that
that
too.
road from Hot Springs to Shadron,
pictures.
I don't know why we're all alive now.
I'm ashamed of that now anymore. You know, at the time I didn't think too much of it, but it was stupid of me.
I should have been the one driving.
I had
wasn't
bad
drinking.
tires. I didn't have good tires in that car.
And then remember the winter?
53 Chevy up to speed was going down that hill from Hot Springs. I get to 90 miles an hour with that old 6-cylinder.
We called it his Ferrari.
What was the statement that you just made? You should.
Gary and I could have died several times going to Phillipsburg, Kansas.
I just ashamed of that. You know, sometimes I look back and
We had navigator, assistant navigator.
I'm so glad we
I was just going through.
I am too.
I'm still surprised when
We ought to be dead.
That's the bottom of that cliff out there.
it was stupid. You do.
Hey, you guys,
We do.
you know what the real story is, the sad thing?
We ain't learned a thing since then.
We're still alive.
Yeah.
Or a quart, I don't know what it was. But that kid was on his own, and he drank almost the whole thing.
Oh, it wondered didn't kill him.
Well,
Yeah.
by 10 o'clock, he was out. And I'll never forget, he just kept getting worse, and I took him out to home cafe and got him coffee and tried to sober him up, and I couldn't get him sobered up. And that was when we had the packing plant up there, and I finally, I had to do something with him, because he was just a rag.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was hooked with him. I was the only person with him. And I set him and stuck his head in the sink, actually, but I just rubbed water over his head, trying to sober him up.
Oh, my gosh.
And he laid there, and he finally passed out. 2 or 3 hours later, he was still laying there. I tried it again to get him to come around. I had to go home.
Damn.
I mean, we're talking 3 or 4 in the morning. And finally, at 5 o'clock, I said, this kid is not gonna come around. So I threw him on my shoulder and I took him home and knocked on the door of his house.
Yeah.
I said, Freeman, this is your kid. And he said, what's he been drinking? And I said, here's the bottle. I saved it. And he says, thank God you saved the bottle. I was afraid it was homebrew or something. He was really sick.
Yeah.
I said, well, there's, you call a doctor. There it is. So threw him in his bed, and I didn't see him for 2 or 3 days. But I mean, that kid,
Were any of you in the group in PE when we used to shower in the old building?
Yeah.
I can't remember where the shower was.
yeah.
It was down in the basement.
Down
Oh,
the
down where the
When
basketball court was?
Yeah.
Chuck,
Okay.
what was the old Ford you guys drove? Remember when we'd get out at noon to go to North Park for dinner and everybody pile on the side of that sucker and hang on there and see him get over there first?
54 Chevy.
It's summertime, 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 summertime. Let's shut them books and throw away. Say goodbye to those good days. Put the wife and change your ways. It's summertime. Well, no more studying history and no more reading geography and no more Delgy because it's summertime. It's time to head straight for the mills. It's time to live and have
And we had chicken fried steak with hash brown. I had hash brown and coleslaw. And we got another chicken fried steak. Driving, I can find it. This is right. Yeah, me too. The guy that has Civil War, Kim Burns, did he do something on it?
But it is written by,
Okay, I'll be right back to this.
what was that again?
to play. If your folks complain, just say it's summertime. And every night we'll have a dance, 'cause what's a vacation with all romance? Oh man, this jive has me in a trance.
And then he sold it to a guy and who come down from Minnesota or Wisconsin and couldn't run the place. So he lost his shirt, and then the guy that bought it from him, of course, bought it for a dime on the dollar, and now he's went out.
Oh,
Or
really?
no, I shouldn't say that. He's almost out.
But he sold his building.
That's what I heard. He sold
The guy that has the smoke shack bought it.
Happy birthday.
Now let's see, you must be about 72 years old.
It's pretty easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Like 1 month.
Yeah.
Is it homemade?
Yeah, well, they take that.
Hey, Gene, how old are you? Are you the oldest one in the class?
Went down and I said, you know what, I think some chocolate ought to be just.
You guys are nice, Ben.
7,500,000.
Stick it in the
Yeah,
microwave.
blue ribbon, second blue bunny, blue ribbon.
if that pen comes up this or.
This is.
It won't come up this,
well,
we're gonna have to get it out like short.
Lamar
It won't come up
ice
missing
cream
then.
capital of the world.
We were gonna tour that plant, we had a rally there, and we were gonna tour that plant, and
My recliner, my eyelids fall out.
And we need to take about 3 of these back up there to
No,
the
I'm not in.
other cabin.
We just stick it in the microwave for just a little bit, Ken.
Do you think that would work?
Oh yeah, 10
Some other
seconds
stuff up there.
on 8 or something like that.
Butterscotch and chocolate.
You don't want it too soft.
No, not, maybe 7
There's
seconds.
a lot of those, huh?
Just so you don't blow it up.
No,
I didn't mean to interrupt you all.
So,
And I come home from a hard day's work, and you're waiting there, not caring no one.
Let's see.
Makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
they'll take up a bank like this and go as high as they can. They take it all the way up.
Did you order that?
Absolutely.
The top.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's yours. There we go.
We're up there, and then it was just about to the peak and had to turn that thing around and come back down again. He was fighting it, but he managed it. So I don't know if he would have got hurt. I don't know what. I would have never found my way back. It'd still be looking for it.
Here's your pancakes.
He wasn't too happy with me about going across the where he did, because he tried to warn me not to go any farther, and I kept.
And every night we'll have a dance, 'cause what's a vacation with our romance? Oh man, this jive has me in a trance, because it's summertime. It's time to head straight for the mills. It's time to live and have some thrills. Come along and have a ball, a regular free for all. It's summertime.
It's summertime, 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 summertime.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Adam boys, give her the gun. Down we dive, spouting a flame from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in fame, we'll go down in flame. Nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force. Minds of men fashioned a crate of thunder, sent it high into the blue. Hands of men blasted the world asunder. How they lived, God only knew. God only knew. Souls of men dreaming of skies to conquer, gave us wings ever to soar. With scouts before and bombs galore, nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force. Here's a toast to the host of those who love the vastness of the sky. To a friend we send a message of his brother men who fly. We drink to those who gave their all of old, and down we roll.
Born in 1947.
But the Strategic Air Command actually got its start in 1946 because President Truman, General Eisenhower, and some of the other high-ranking generals and admirals knew that because we had demonstrated the use of atomic power, atomic bomb, and it would not be long before our adversaries had it. Not much doubt that Russia was going to be one of those adversaries, and they were certainly going to be like atomic weapons. So that was why the Strategic Air Command was. Aircraft carriers left, and they were fortunate they weren't in port. So the number one priority is don't lose any more carriers right now. They got together and they came up with a pretty ingenious plan, the admirals and the generals. They were going to use this aircraft and fly it off a carrier. Now obviously it was going to be a one-way trip. Once you get airborne, you don't have a catapult to get you airborne, and you don't have a hook. You're not going to get back aboard either. But that was okay. They had a plan for that. And if you wish to look at this map as I walk, I'll talk more about it, to give you a good pictorial of what was going on. Doolittle was the first aircraft off, and he got airborne in 487 feet. So that would have been a day I'd want to be in the B-25 number 16 because I'm going to have more runway. And I always like to brag a little bit on my ancestors here. The fourth aircraft launched B-25. The Navigator was one of my ancestors. He was an Air Force guy.
One of your what?
One of my ancestors. One of my kin.
Is Midway shown on this map? You get an idea?
No, it's off in that direction.
Way over there.
Okay.
Now, they launched, they dropped their bombs, everything was cool. They all headed for Chung Hao except for one who had so many problems, he decided to go to Russia. And that crew of 5 was pretty much made political prisoners for the next 14 months. Now, the idea was once those aircraft launched, Halsey was going to send a coded message to China, Chung Hao, which by the way was in the process of being invaded by Japan. They would know he was coming. They would know to expect 16 B-25s and to turn on the airfield lights so they could land. Admiral Halsey made a difficult decision. He decided not to send that message because he was afraid he might be discovered and they'd find the battle. As they were departing, obviously, very quickly to the east. So all 15 of them got there, but the folks at Chung Hao thought they were Japanese bombers. They turned the lights off. So now it's dark. It's really bad weather. Not one of them were able to find the field and land. We had 4 or 5 aircraft that ditched. We had a few that bailed out, and some of them just crashed around Chung Hao. And believe it or not, 64 of the 80 total crew members managed to get out. They managed to escape. So you got 5 in Russia, and you got the rest of them that became POWs. 3 sort of received a court-martial, if you want, whatever you want to call it. But they essentially just took them out and executed all 3 of them. The other 8 ended up in being POWs, the Japanese, for the next duration of the war. One of those died of starvation. Compared to what those guys were experiencing in Russia, pretty inhumane treatment down there for the Japanese. The Japanese were incensed. One of the main reasons those guys were able to get out because they'd been aided and abetted by the Chinese locals. And I've seen numbers as high as 250,000 as they scoured the country, and they even thought you helped when you were killed on the spot. The Chinese took a terrible beating over that.
Off we go into the wild. sent it high into the blue. Hands of men blasted the world asunder. How they lived, God only knew. God only knew. Souls of men, dreaming of skies to conquer, gave us wings ever to soar. With scouts before and bombs galore, nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force. Here's a toast to the host of those who love the vastness of the sky. To a friend we send a message of his brother men who fly. We drink to those who gave their all of old. Then down we roar to score the rainbow's flood of gold. A toast to the host of men we boast, the U.S. Air Force. Ah.
The barbecue king is coming to town. With his shiny pants, well, he looks like a clown. And he'll cook your barbecue any way you please. He's filling off your kettle now with every pound a man can squeeze. That barbecue cake, he's having fun. He's putting the taste on your garlic bread bun. And he'll cook your barbecue any way you please. He's filling up your kettle, mama, along with every pound of meat the man can squeeze. That barbecue cake, he's got it made with diamond stick pins and garlic pomade. Well, he'll cook your barbecue any way you please. He's filling up your kettle with every pound the man can squeeze.
changes like this.
Yeah.
His natural gas bill and.
Well, you know that advertising, my wife says, why can't you deal with some of this? So every once in a while I'll go through some of the advertising. We usually shred the address part of it. Throw the rest in the recycling. We recycle our odd cardboard and paper and plastic. Yeah. We got our recycling. We got our good way. I've got one. Oh, you already have the other side of the line, and I thought it was upstairs.
That's a little town for gas to go to the grocery shop.
Dwayne, we were talking last night, we don't know whatever happened to that little gal that wanted to be our force person, when we went through the chalk mine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not even, I don't know if I won't go to the chalk mine. They've got something going on now that sounds kind of fun, that Happy Jack Peak above the chalk mine. The North Loop. Yeah. But out there, and they get up there and they putt to see who can come closest to target down there in the river.
Good idea.
So it's,
Paper plate.
and then whoever
We
responsible.
got enough.
I don't know if the chalk mine or
Last
North
place now, you must go
Scotia,
use it.
but
Yeah.
to,
It's all that general routine stuff. And then I also was an independent hearing officer for state rehab in making decisions when their clients weren't happy with what service and they wanted more, and whether they should be eligible for more and so forth. So that gave me my little judicial background gave me. And then for that, and
A teacher exchange.
Oh, teacher
They came, was through the University of Nebraska.
So it wasn't from the exchange.
What's that? Yeah, it wasn't really an exchange, kind of like student exchange deal.
Would you have to go down there for 6 months or something?
No, we just went down and toured schools. It was in the summertime.
Oh.
What was that guy? Professor Segrin was his name, from the University of Nebraska. Set it up. And there was probably 15 teachers, and we went down and lived with Australian teachers for a couple weeks.
Well, it's not like student exchange.
But some school was still in session.
CPA in Gretna, and is just ready to retire. We've been all over as far as job jumping, you might call it, but I wouldn't change anything I've ever done. After getting a degree from UNL, I went to work for a CPA firm down in Florida, and then went into industrial accounting and did that for quite a few years. Then, of course, we bought the Ace Hardware store in Broken Bow, had that for 11 years. Sold that in, what was it, 2000? So we've been out of that for going on 16 years. What else? So we've lived in Florida, South Carolina, back to Florida, Iowa, Illinois, Nebraska, Iowa, back to Nebraska. I've lived in Lincoln 4 times. I was stationed there during in the Air Force right out of basic training. And then I went back there to school after I got out of Air Force. And then after we sold the Ace Hardware store, I became an Edward Jones representative in Lincoln. And then we moved back there to retire. So I kind of like Lincoln. Lincoln's a nice city. Easy.
We were stationed in Lincoln, and I got over in Vietnam, then he was there about, what, a couple months later or something.
We got sent to the same base.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Got out of the Air Force, finished up my degree, got a bachelor's degree at Kearney.
What's your degree in?
The Apple Business Administration.
Yeah.
What was
Major
your
major in
science.
what? What'd you major in?
It's just overall business
Oh,
degree.
okay.
And married, divorced twice. This is my second marriage. My wife's got 2 kids from previous marriage. I've got two daughters. One's in Colorado Springs, one's in Fremont. And Trish's son's in Ashland. Let's see what else. That's about it.
She's kind of 5 years, and now I've been married 38 years to my current wife, Sally. We don't have any kids. We raised a couple of her sister's kids. She killed herself, and she had an 8-year-old and 13-year-old. So we raised them, and so their kids, grandkids, those kids have a lot of problems, but that wasn't my side of the family, so I take no blame for that. I graduated from the University of Nebraska in about 1970 after 4 years in the Marine Corps on a tour to Vietnam, and majored in accounting.